morning, Claxton students, staff, and families. Today is Monday, December 7th, and today is the 75th day of school. Today is National Cotton Candy Day. This fluffy treat began as a spun sugar in the 1400s and was so rare and expensive that it didn't gain popularity until an invention made it easier to make. And it premiered at the 1904 World's Fair, when you could buy a box of fairy floss for 25 cents. I think I'm going to call cotton candy fairy floss from now on. Today's weather is partly cloudy with a high of 43. And now let's check in with our high B days and musical Mondays with Mr. Butler and a special video kicking off Hour of Code Week with Ms. Nava Eggett.
Hey Claxton leaders, it is raining birthdays down over this last weekend and today. So happy birthday to Tristan D in 5th grade, Charlotte H in 2nd grade, Davis J in 2nd grade, Hazel N in 3rd grade, Trinity M in kindergarten, Trenton W in 1st grade, and Miss Jelra Martin who works in our front office. And today, happy birthday to Farrah H in 4th grade. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Claxton leaders whose birthdays are raining down upon me today. Happy birthday to you.
Good morning, Claxton leaders. Welcome to a Musical Monday. We're starting to talk about habit number 4, thinking win-win. And as I was thinking about what I was going to say in my video for this morning, I remembered my trusty old guitar and the story of where it comes from. When I was about 12 years old, I told my father I wanted to learn to play guitar, and he said, well, I tell you what, I'll buy you a guitar, but you've got to pay for half of it. Save up by doing chores, save your Christmas, your birthday money. Well, I did, and he went out and bought this very guitar when I was 12 years old, and that was 37 years ago. Now, if you're good at math, you can figure out how old I am from what I just told you. Well, if you're thinking win-win, you're thinking about how you can get things you want by also helping others get what they want or need. So my father knew that by telling me he wanted me to earn half of what it would take to get this guitar, that he could get some help with the chores, he could teach me good lessons about how everything has value, where money really comes from. He really wanted to know that I was committed to learning to play guitar, and that him spending money on a guitar wasn't going to be wasted money. Well, it was an important part of my life because it was really one of the things that started me on my journey to becoming a musician and a music teacher. So I want you to think win-win. Think about, if you want something, how can you help your parents, whoever takes care of you, your older brothers and sisters, your teachers, your friends, get what they also want or need. It's all about compromise. It's all about helping each other. So think win-win in all that you do. Now, last Monday, I told you I wanted to share another Hebrew song with you today. It's called Hine Ma Tov, and it means how wonderful it is to be together and celebrate life with our friends and family. Well, I'm going to jump right in and sing it and use my video editing to sing with myself so you can hear how it sounds in a round. Have a wonderful week, and I hope you'll learn these words and sing them with your friends and family. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שברחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שברחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שברחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שברחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, 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 שברחים גם יחד.
It's Hour of Code Week. It's also Computer Science Education Week. And do you know, that gets me super excited. I'm so excited I'm wearing my code shirt. And I'm wearing my circuit board earrings. Maybe they're hard to see, but Miss Powell made them for me one year, made out of circuit boards. So I'm really excited because what this means is we get to practice the basics of computer programming, and we start to plant the seed of what it could be like to be a computer scientist, which is super important, something you can do one day. And so in order for us to do that, we have to practice and do some fun games to get jazzed about computer science. So are you ready? I'm going to show you some stuff so that you can celebrate Hour of Code this week. All right, friends. So in order to get to our Hour of Code website, I want you to go to either the remote learning website where you can find the link here. You can also look on the student links page, scroll to the bottom and find it here, or you can go to your bookmarks tab and it will be located here for you. So I put it in a few different places so you can find it. And then here we go. Here's our Hour of Code website. And on this website, we have a great introduction video from code.org that gives you a little rundown of what we've done at Claxton for the last 7 years. And this year's theme is CS for social justice. What that means is computer science for social good. How can we use computer science to help lift up other voices? So here are some resources I want to show you. This first one is really neat. It's these live lessons from code.org. And when you click on that link, it takes you to the site to show you all the different mini lessons they have every day of this week. So the first one on Monday at 11 is Train a Computer AI. And although this says it's recommended for grades 6 through 12, anyone can go here and check it out, which I think it's fascinating. They are going to be training a computer how to read sign language. Okay? So that's episode 1. And then on Tuesday, they have Dance Party. Wednesday, they have Outbreak Simulator. On Thursday, they have Design Apps for Good. And then on Friday, it's Minecraft A Hero's Journey. Every day of these lessons, they have a 11 o'clock and a 4:30 session. So if you can't make it in the morning, they have another one in the afternoon. And these you can just stream live. So I'm pretty excited about code.org providing those videos for you this year. I also have a link to this page, which tells you how computers work. In order for us to be computer scientists, we need to know how computers even work. And so these videos are from code.org, and you can watch just the first one, or you can watch all of these on how computers work and then how the internet works. It's very fascinating, especially since it's something we depend on every day in order for us to do virtual learning. It's pretty cool to think about the behind the scenes of how these things work. Next, I have student activities. These are the fun games you get to do. So the very first one right here is from code.org, and I have a link to a whole bunch of activities that they have already provided, stuff that from the past, Star Wars, Minecraft, Frozen activities, all to help teach the basics of computer programming. So that's located there. But then I also have Google CS First activities, this arcade games with Microsoft, coding, a happy place meditation app, a video from Sci Girls from PBS Kids, and then a direct link to the Minecraft code.org activities. If you try any of these activities or you think of other things to do, I would love for you to share on this Flipgrid what you tried. And so click on Join with Google and then record a video. You can either show me if you drawed something out, because there are some things you can do without a computer, which I'm going to show you later this week. Or if you just tried an activity and want to talk about it, please share there. And then lastly, this last tab is resources for our teachers as well as your families at home. And so if they want to help support you at home, this is a great place for them to look. You could also take a look at what books we have available at Claxton that are read-alouds that are connected to computer science, including my top favorite, which is Grace Hopper, Queen of Computer Code. She's really rad. This week is her birthday, which is pretty cool. She's no longer with us, but she did some amazing things for computer science. And then these are books that are available online that you can get through from Epic. And so take a look. These are great resources for you to check out. If you want one of these books from the library, you can make a request with Miss Brown. And then lastly, these are some great examples of culturally responsive teaching and representation and computer science that some teachers might be using this week. But if they're not, you are welcome to take a look at these slideshows in order for us to get better representation in computer science. So that's it for this first video for this week. I'll be sending some more ideas later this week so we can keep on celebrating code together. Happy coding!
I am ready to laugh on a Monday morning. We've been so excited to get more jokes and golden tickets from students lately. They get added to a list and we share a few a day. We couldn't share the 20 jokes we get in a day at a time, or we would never get to start classes. Keep sending them in and we will keep reading them. Ms. Hillier says, what U.S. state has the most math teachers? Massachusetts. Kaylee V says, what's a mouse's favorite cereal? Mini wheats. Anastasia says, my boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. Anastasia. That one really got me. Paxton says, what did the bee say to the flower? Hey, bud. Cal says, what did Uma say when she was happy? Oh my gosh. You all are making me laugh every morning. I love starting my day that way. Here are some golden tickets. Ms. Hillier would like to give a golden ticket to Bailey L. for working so incredibly hard to redo an assignment. It took a lot of time and required a lot of perseverance and self-avocation. Kaylee would like to give a golden ticket to Miss Turner for being a great and fun teacher. Eva would like to give a golden ticket to her parents because they make learning so fun. Way to go, Eva's parents. We have a golden ticket for Alexander L. for working hard on his remote learning and for always being willing to help his younger sister Avery whenever she needs it. Maisie B. would like to give a golden ticket to her mom for being the best home teacher ever. That's awesome. I love hearing these golden tickets for parents at home because I know parents are working hard too. Hazel N. is giving a golden ticket to Mr. Arntz for being a great teacher. He makes learning fun. When we're doing math, he lets us skip count with cartoon characters. That's pretty good, Mr. Arntz. So this month we're focusing on habit number 4, think, win, win. And I have to say, this is one of my favorite habits. This means we work on our disagreements or frustrations in life and decide to be understanding. Knowing how to disagree with a friend or family member without making anyone feel bad or less important is a skill that we have to practice all the time. We can all have different opinions or ways of showing how we feel without creating sadness in the people we care about. Instead of telling a friend that they're wrong, think about how you can work together and both have a win. We'll talk more about think, win, win as we go along. I hope you all have a great Monday and a great week, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for our Honeycomb News. Now it's time for the Claxton Pledge. At Claxton Elementary, I am a leader. I pledge to live the habits, value the arts, and celebrate our hive's diversity. I work hard to learn new things and always give my best effort. I show respect to others and choose to be a leader in my community. I am attentive, responsible, thoughtful, and safe. I am a proud and dependable Claxton Bee, even when no one is watching me. Remember, you and your family can send in jokes and golden tickets and shout outs to our email account, and we'll include them in the announcements as soon as we can. We're going to wait a little bit to set our wigs. The email account that you should email these to is clxannouncements@acsgmail.net. You can also submit to the CLX announcements by filling out the Google form on our remote learning website.